I switch your lane, can't get caught up in traffic. I'm a magician, that means I do magic. They tell my niggas that her in this traffic. They poppin' pills ever since I get addict. They say you don't live what you rap or you capping. I speak for others, little bitch, I ain't acting.
For all my team players looking for cheap, fast, and reliable MT coins, go get right with UT Nice. Once you guys reach utnice.com, go ahead, select the 2K21. Then you guys can choose whichever platform it is you're buying your coins for. Choose however much coins you guys want to buy. Then you guys can go ahead and hit the buy now button. Now, before you guys check out, use my exclusive code SHOWTIME for a 6% discount off your order. So once again, guys, go get right with UT Nice. Use code SHOWTIME for a 6% discount off your order. And with that being said, we'll get straight into today's video. What is up, YouTube? It is showtime, and I am back with another video. This is a double upload, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys 3 of the most unstoppable center builds in NBA 2K21 current gen. Now, when I say unstoppable, I just mean purely just unstoppable, just a monster build, sheer power, sheer strength, sheer will, is able to score at will, able to get stops at will, be able to do it all. These are just some of the best center builds in the game. So I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy this one. We got some really toxic, some really crazy center builds that you guys will really enjoy. I just want to ask that all of you guys, please do like, comment, subscribe. I am doing double uploads a lot more often than usual, so I hope you guys are enjoying the double uploads. I do have some gameplay coming very soon. I'm just trying to get as much content as I can out, as much content as I can out. Sorry, I'm talking really fast right now. Once I get all this good content out, a lot of the content you guys want to see, I'm going to start dropping a lot more comp stage gameplay videos, so stay tuned for all that. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. And with all that being said, guys, we'll get straight into today's video on 3 of the most unstoppable center builds in NBA 2K21 current gen. So for build number 3, we have what I like to call the Giannis Antetokounmpo build. This build is perfect for the ones court, perfect for rep grinding, can just do a little bit of everything that a center really should be doing. The only real con that I would say is that the build cannot shoot, but some other builds that I have coming up next, one of them will be able to. But this build is very, very dominant, a very dominant center build. It's going to get to the basket very well. It has some of the best contact dunks in the game, has some of the best finishing abilities in the game, all while being able to play some defense, gets a little bit of playmaking, so the badge is more than good for the ones court. So yeah, we'll get straight into today's video, straight into this build, I should say. And for the position, you guys want to go power forward. So for this one, power forward. Pretty much most of these builds nowadays that you guys are seeing are dominant, are power forwards. We have some center builds in this video. There's only 3 of these builds, but the rest of these I believe are center, if my memory serves correct. Yeah, so the next 2 builds are centered, but this one is a power forward. So we'll just move on. The handedness really doesn't matter. Now with the skill breakdown, you guys actually want to go with the all blue pie chart. This will allow you guys to be basically an interior force, bro. You guys are going to be a force in the paint. No one will be able to stop you. You guys are going to get crazy dunks. You guys are going to get some nice layup animations. Just be a force to be reckoned with, kind of like a Giannis build. This is what I like to call it, the Giannis Antetokounmpo build. Now for the physical profile, I go agility. Always feel free to choose what you guys like. Agility and vertical works too, but personally, I want as much speed as I can possibly get on a build like this. So I personally am going to go with the all agility pie chart for this build. Now for the ticks, it is quite simple what we're going to do here. I'm going to go ahead and give myself, let's see here, 30 defensive badges. I think it's important that we get those 30 defensive badges. Now honestly, it's completely up to you guys on if you guys actually want to go ahead and get the post hooks. I think I chose, for this build, I personally chose close shot over the post hooks. I'm not going to be posting hook. I'm not going to be post hooking a lot with this build. Mostly because it is 6'9". This build that we're actually getting into is a 6'9" build, so it's not very tall. It's going to be a lot harder for you to get post hooks over other center builds like people who are 7'3". So I did kind of miss out on the post hooks. Now with the playmaking, I gave myself let's see here, 6. Oh, we got way more. I forgot how to make this build almost. So we'll come back to the playmaking. I'm going to do the defensive first. That's what I like to do. So we'll max out everything in the defensive category, which should give us around, let's see here, 13 defensive badges. 13 badges is still good. It's obviously not as much as someone who has 30, but a lot of these ones court builds or dominant builds don't have a crazy amount of defensive. These are more offensive based builds, so do not worry. 13 is still gonna work. It will work out for you on the defensive end. Do not worry too much. And with the rest of the ticks, we'll basically just give ourselves some playmaking badges, and we get 10 playmaking badges. So here you guys have, we have 30 finishing, 1 shooting, 10 playmaking, and 13 defensive badges. Now with the body shape, you guys want to go burly, so you guys are going to get those nice big boy animations. You guys are going to be driving a lot, so to have that burly and have that extra weight on you is really going to help you inside the paint. I know with the height, you guys have a choice. You guys have the 6'8" or the 6'9". Both are very, very dominant. Now I feel like if you're on the ones court, you guys have to have that speed on you. You guys are going to definitely need that speed, so you guys definitely have a choice here. Like, you guys more than definitely have a choice. I'm kind of making a little decision between me myself right now on which one I would go with. Personally, if we're gonna be on the ones court a lot, I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe go 6'8" for that extra speed. Now if you're gonna probably sit at the box and rep grind, maybe go 6'9". Honestly, this is a very hard one. Just for the sake of the video, let's just go 6'8". I'm gonna go 6'8" for the video. The 6'9" one is still very solid. Now you guys have a choice here also. You guys can go the lowest weight, so you guys can really get that speed and really get up there. If not that, you guys can definitely go with the higher weight, but personally I'm looking at a more offensive standpoint, just to be more dominant. And honestly, I'm gonna go with the smaller weight one. This will allow us to be a lot faster. We're gonna be able to get more contact dunks because we're faster. This is just a very athletic build, great for the ones court. Now if you guys want some weight, go ahead and add that weight. If you guys do decide to go weight, get some weight on you. 215 doesn't look too bad. Let's see here. Yeah, 210 doesn't look too bad. If you guys are gonna go weight, you guys might as well go for like the 242. So you guys have a choice. I'd say go 242 or go the lowest weight. So I'm personally gonna go the lower weight, which is 186 pounds. Then with the wingspan, we're gonna go ahead and max that out. And for the takeover, we're gonna choose the slashing takeover. And there you guys have it. We have the Giannis Antetokounmpo build. It's similar to one, obviously a few inches shorter than Giannis, but it is very similar to him. The interior finisher build, very athletic, very fast. Dominant wise, I'm gonna give this build a solid 7 out of 10. I feel like it could use some other stuff, so I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10, but still a very solid build. I'm seeing a lot of people use builds very similar to this. And with that being said, we'll move on to the next build in the video. Okay, so for this build I do like to call the Shaquille O'Neal build. We're gonna be able to do a lot inside the paint. We're gonna get you know what, I'm gonna switch it up. Maybe not Shaquille O'Neal, maybe I'll say more like I'm trying to think of someone like a post scorer. Maybe kind of like a Hakeem, Olajuwon build, because we have that playmaking and we have a little bit of shooting in there. You know, I would say Shaq. I'd compare more the last build that we made to Shaq, just a little bit lighter obviously than Shaq. I'd say more this is like a Hakeem. We're gonna get some nice finishing, we're gonna get a little bit of shooting in there, we're gonna get some playmaking and some defensive. So this build is very, very nice. I'm gonna go with the Hakeem build for this one. Now we're gonna go center for this one. This is gonna be a very big build. It's gonna be very hard to guard. These are the type of builds that will make you rage. These builds really will send you to your bed crying. Like, this is one of those builds that will you just get off the game against. Really cheesy build. Now with the handedness, you guys, doesn't matter. Personally, I'll go left. We're gonna be post hooking with this build. We're gonna be able to do a lot of post hooking inside work, and I always believe left hand shooters shoot better, and post hooking is a form of shooting, so I go left. And then with the skill breakdown, it is quite simple. What we'll do here, we're actually gonna go with the all blue pie chart again. The all blue pie chart is very dominant, very offensive minded center build, very, very, very cheesy, very toxic. So we're gonna once again go ahead and use that one. For the physical profile, we're actually gonna come down here and use the strength times agility. So let me get the right one. Here it is. Yeah, strength and agility. This will allow us to get a crazy amount of strength and still have some agility. The strength is really going to carry you, bro. Your drop steps are going to be unguardable. Your post hooking is going to be insane. Your back down punisher is going to activate like crazy. You're going to be able to get rebounds. So this is a very solid physical pie chart to be using with this type of build. Now with the ticks, it's quite simple what we're going to do here. I'm actually going to max out my close shot. I'm going to bring my stand and dunk max out my post hook, come to my driving dunk and make that a 67 driving dunk. So there you guys have it. We have 30 finishing badges, more than enough finishing badges, the maximum amount of finishing badges. Still very similar to the last build, but I'll show you guys how it differs. Now with the free throw and the post fade, you guys actually want to max those out, and there you guys will have 6 shooting badges. Then you guys want to come to your mid-range, bring it up by 1. We get 7 shooting badges in total. We don't need a whole lot with this type of build. This will do it. This will get the job done. Now with the playmaking, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and max out my pass accuracy, bring my post moves up to an 83 overall right here, and there we have it. We have 12 playmaking badges. This is all you need. Anyone telling you need more or less than this? No, 12 is actually literally the perfect amount of playmaking badges that you would need for this build. Now with the rest of the ticks, we're going to allocate it to to our defensive area. We're going to max out our block, our defensive rebound, max out our interior defense, and use the rest of the ticks on the offensive rebound, and you guys get 10 defensive badges. So we get 30, 7, 12, and 10. Just the perfect amount of badges for an inside kind of dominant offensive minded center build. Body shape, we're obviously going to go burly, and with the height, you guys have a choice between 7'3" and 7'2". Personally, I'm going to go ahead and go with the 7'2". I kind of like that little bit of speed. We get a little +4 in our speed acceleration, so I'm going to go 7'2", but you guys can definitely go 7'3". Now with the weight, you guys actually want to go max weight 290. Bro, this build is absolutely toxic. You guys are not, no one is going to be able to guard this build, bro. I'm telling you, you guys are going to be an interior force that can post hook. You guys have a little bit of shooting badges, so you can shoot consistently with your post hook. And when I say shooting, you guys are not going to put like obviously catch and shoot and stuff. You guys are going to use like volume shooter, hot zone hunter, so that when you guys post hook in certain hot zones and stuff like that, it'll attribute to your post hooks. You guys want to max out your wingspan. And then for the takeover, you guys obviously want to go with the most broken and cheesiest takeover in the game, the post scoring takeover. And there you guys have it. We have definitely one of the most unstoppable center builds in the game, the interior force build, the Hakeem Olajuwon type build, I would like to say. And now last but not least, we have another very cheesy build coming up next. Before we get into that, I got to give a quick rating to this build. I'm gonna rate this build dominant. Like, if we're rating this build off of pure sheer dominance and just athleticism and how great the build is and how unstoppable, right, how much of a monster build this is, this build is going to be a solid 8-9. Like, it has to be between an 8 and 9. I wouldn't say perfect. There's flaws to this build, obviously, but I'm going to say an 8 or a 9. You're going to have a lot of time guarding this build. This build is not going to be easy to guard at all. It's going to be a mission, a task. So go ahead, make this build if you'd like, and we'll move on to the very last build in the video. Now for this last build, we're gonna go ahead and call this build the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I personally think out of these three builds, it is the most unguardable, probably one of the hardest like overall builds to guard. This build is a problem. You're gonna find a lot of difficulty guarding this build. It can literally do a little bit of everything. This is one of those builds that are seriously gonna give you guys some problems. It's gonna give you headaches. You guys are gonna rage. Just unstoppable. The best post scorer in the world, post hooking, he uses this build, so I can personally vouch. I've seen him in action using this build. It is ridiculous. So we're just gonna straight into this build, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar build. For the position, you guys want to go center. Gonna allow you to get that nice height. You guys are gonna get good strength when you're using the center position. The handedness, we're gonna go left because we will be shooting / post scoring with this build. Now with the skill breakdown, it is quite simple. What we're gonna do here, we're actually gonna go with the red and the blue, or not the red and blue, sorry, we're going to use the blue and the green pie chart. Very cheesy. You can guys just see by the pie chart where we're kind of going with this. We're aiming for that toxicity build, the build that is absolutely going to break people down mentally and physically in the game. So this will allow us to shoot and also be inside the paint a lot. I know with the physical profile, we're once again gonna go with the strength and the agility. This is going to allow us to get a crazy amount of strength, all while being able to have a little bit of agility. So we're gonna go with this one again, the agility and the strength physical profile. Now with the ticks, it's quite simple. What we're gonna do here again, I'm gonna come to my finishing and give myself 20 finishing. So we're gonna max out the standing dunk, the post hook, and bring our close shot all the way up to an 84 overall, which will allow me to get 20 finishing badges. 20 finishing badges will still work. I know you guys are like, oh, it's not 30, but you guys will see where we're allocating our other badge points. Now you guys come down to your shooting. This is where we get a little bit broken and cheesy. You guys max out your post fade, bring your free throw all the way up to 80 overall, and we get 16 shooting badges. This is like a stretch post score. It's like, I'd say this is like a Kristaps / Kareem Abdul-Jabbar build. It's very cheesy. I'm going to compare it to Kareem though, because he can kind of do what this build does. I know with the playmaking, you guys want to max out your pass accuracy, bring up your post moves to a 78 overall, and there we have it. We have 10 playmaking badges, which is still more than enough playmaking badges for any type of center build really. And with the rest of the ticks, we'll max out our rebound, our block, our interior defense, and our perimeter defense, and then bring the rest to your lateral quickness. And there we have it. We have the 10 defensive badges. So we get 20, 16, 10, and 10. Absolutely broken. One of the most toxic, cheesy center builds you will ever come by in the game. I know with the body shape, we want to go burly once again. So we're getting those nice big man animations. And with the height, you guys actually want to go... so you guys really do have a choice here. Honestly, I'm going to go 7'3". Like, I feel like just 7'3" is going to be just, you know, just unguardable. I've seen people go 7'2". I've seen people go 7'1". Choose between 7'2", 7'3". Personally, I'm probably gonna go with 7'3" for this one. Now with the weight, we're gonna actually max it out, and with the wingspan, we're gonna max that out also. And for the takeover, you guys actually want to choose the post scoring takeover, and there you guys have it. I say probably the cheesiest and the most broken center build probably in the game. Still cheesy. A lot of people are complaining that post scorers are patched after the patch, but I'm still seeing them put in work, bro. A lot of these post scorers are still out here cheesing with this exact build. So you guys have got 3 of some of the most unstoppable builds in the game. Now if you guys want a badge setup for each of these builds, I will have it in the link in the description below. I didn't want to add a badge setup for each and every build because it would be very long. I didn't want to elongate the video, really. I did not. But what I will do is, once again, if you guys want a badge setup for these builds, I will leave it in the description down below. Thank you guys for tuning in today's video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I know this video was a bit toxic, bro. Anyone using these builds, go touch some grass. Nah, I'm just playing, bro. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.